for a Christian in this hour is, I wear what I want to wear, I do what I want to do, I say what I want to say, I look like I want to look, I listen to anything I want to look like, and I'm still a Christian. Don't let me break in here. I want to come in, but don't let me break in. And so the reason why the amens was as low as it was just now, because we have in the building tonight a lot of Christians. Lord have mercy, Jesus. A lot of people that says this, work with me. See, let me help you with something. When we were growing up in God with mother and with our parents and Pastor Collins, you know, the saints didn't work with us. See, they look right at you and say, put it down and don't touch it no more. Y'all ain't saying nothing. See, the struggle comes when it's something that you have not been purified from in your spirit. And so when you don't do your days of purification and you don't do your days of fasting and praying, you're going to always be struggling with the same thing, because a part of you is not willing to die to God. You want to be saved, but you don't want to change. This ain't going to be easy. This ain't gonna be easy tonight. I can tell you that right now. This ain't gonna be easy, because we're living in a time now, yes God, where the church, and let me just say this, have fixed up the gospel in such a way. Now watch this. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. See, Lord have mercy. Teacher, come here and bring me that robe. Okay. So, teacher is going to represent God. So, this is what the New Day Church have done. We have taken God and put stuff on him and so what the church have done in this last hour, because most of our leaders have not gone through their class, and they got with their buddies, and their buddies said, oh man, you ought to preach, because I sense you ought to be a bishop. You know what, man, you know what, I sense God wants you to pastor, and God ain't called you. Oh, y'all, I can't get nobody to say amen right there. And so we got a lot of corporations that are started, but they're not churches, because the men and the women of God have not gone to a certain depth, Daddy, to be able to reach inside of a person's spirit and cut that thing by the root. Oh God, I can't get no help. So then, this is what the new church says. Well, you can dance a little bit. You can play the lottery a little bit. Y'all ain't gonna like me no way, so I'm gonna go on and just teach this. You can wear what you want to wear. You can like some of y'all tonight in your car, right in here. You got worldly CDs in your car talking about that don't bother your spirit. The reason why it doesn't bother your spirit, because that thing has found an identification that is in you that is not pure. And that's because you ain't never been saved for real. I gotta teach this tonight. I got to teach this tonight. So then, when we cover God up like this, and we say, you know, you can hump your body, and you can slide and glide. You know, a lot of stuff done change. You know, now we even got praise and worship leaders with girls with pants on. I mean, we done lost our minds in the church. You know, ain't nothing sacred no more. Oh, y'all not gonna let me teach this thing like this. Now we let people wear earrings in their nose and pierce their belly button. They got 3 earrings up this side. Your hair is purple. Y'all ain't gonna like me, but that's all right. Your nails is out here. You looking like the world. You have an identification with the world. And you know what you are? You are a spirit of deception. And what you tell people is that this is the way of God. But if you take off the flowers, take off the covering, and get to God, you're going to find out that it's not God that people really wanted. They never really wanted to be saved for real. These folk don't want God. Not, well, watch it. Not God in his state of sanctifying us. I'm talking about, see, now, let me clarify that. What is sanctification? Okay, let me give you a definition of sanctification. Sanctification is to come from one state and to step into another. But this is where the church is. The church is trying to step into God without coming from nothing. Y'all ain't gonna let me teach this tonight. Well, let me ask you something. What demon told you that you can stay the same and say you saved? Because the evidence of being saved for real is there is going to be a change from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. You will not walk the same. You will not talk the same. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Being saved is not something that is just an exciting thing to do. It's a death walk. It's every day telling your flesh you ain't gonna have this. I know you want to do this, but you ain't gonna do this because we got saved. We're not gonna do this. You're not gonna say this. We're not going over here. We're not listening to this because where's my spirit trying to go? I want to ask you something. When you say ain't nothing wrong with that, ain't nothing wrong with this, well, where is your spirit trying to go? I thought your spirit was trying to get closer to God. When Luther Vandross can't get you closer to God. Are you hearing what I'm saying? When y'all don't like me, jazz can't get you closer to God. Are you hearing God tonight? Are you hearing him? Janet Jackson can't get you closer to God. That which is holy. Y'all sit down because I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Read.
And when he had lifted up his eyes.
Watch this. This righteous seed was on his way somewhere. When he lifted up his eyes, read the Bible.
He saw a wayfaring man in the street of the city. And the old man said, listen at the revelation. The person seasoned in God said, read it.
Whither goest thou? Where you going?
And whence comest thou?
And where have you been? And that's what God is saying tonight. Where are you going? And where have you been? Oh, Jesus. Honey, you can't go somewhere in God until you can identify where you at and where you been. Come on, read it.
And he said unto him, we are passing from Bethlehem, Judah.
We are coming from a place of birthing and praise.
All right now.
Did y'all hear that? No. Did y'all hear that? Now see, this man is on his way somewhere and he need a place to stay. now I'm just going to paraphrase this. He needs a place of covering. He needs a place of protection. He needs some assistance. But before John, that assistance is offered to him, the question was asked, where have you been and where are you going? And he said, I just came from Bethlehem